Reblooming Lilac Josee Live Plant set. More than 2,900 sets have been ordered this season. We have far fewer than that remaining. At a $6 savings, that works to $14 each. And they ship to you absolutely for free, a beautiful guarantee. With anything from Barbara King in terms of our live plants. These are perennials. They attract butterflies and hummingbirds and give you that gorgeous fragrance. And talk about bang for your buck. I mean, look at that. And the cut flowers from your lilac plants is going to be so beautiful. $7 on Easy Pay to get them home. M65098 is your item number. So reblooming lilacs, is that a thing? I had never heard of that before.
It is a thing, and so many people, even gardeners, have not heard about this before. We fell in love with Josee lilac. It is so beautiful in its fragrance. I mean, unbeatable in the fragrance. But it's not going to bloom just for a couple weeks like most lilacs. My regular lilacs, they're gorgeous. I look forward to them, but I blink and they're done. Josee is going to bloom a heavy bloom in the late spring. But then it is going to intermittently bloom throughout the entire growing season, all the way up to the first frost. So this is a lilac that you are going to cherish in your garden. We just set the scene of decorating with lanterns and lighting. Well, now give yourself that heady, perfumey fragrance with these beautiful lilacs. And each panicle, which is the bunch of flowers, is covered in hundreds of little tiny pink to lavender colored flowers that are just so gorgeous. When you look at them, you're going to want to cut some for inside your house. I know you love that big basket of them. Imagine having your lanterns on the patio and your basket filled with the most incredible lilac, not just for a couple weeks, all the way through the growing season. You can have one of the most unusual lilacs that we ever found was Josee, and we could not wait to get it to our QVC customers because we love sharing really different plants. And this is a lilac that is not your grandma's lilac. This is that one that is going to bloom all season long.
And those are tall. I mean, I don't know how tall you are, Barbara, but those are going to get big. How big, how high, and how wide do they get?
They're going to get to be about 4 to 6 feet tall.
Wow.
So, you know, it's not giant, but it is substantial. And you want to do an entrance gateway to your back patio. So when you walk through that, look at those hundreds of little flowers on each one of those panicles. And the panicles are long too. They're like 4 to 5 inches long.
Wow.
The green foliage against that lavender pink is just gorgeous. They also are really low maintenance. You really don't have to do much with these. After you plant them, of course, you're going to baby them a little. And then year after year, these are going to come back and be one of those plants that you're so happy you put into your garden because it's low maintenance. It's reblooming lilac, and it's going to be able to give you this fragrance, the wafts of the fragrance that comes from the flowers is intoxicating. Butterflies and bees love them too.
Now, when will we see blooms? How these come as an already growing plant? When will we see blooms?
Yeah. So the first year you're going to see foliage on this. If we could go to my second camera, I can show you one that I've had actually planted up for a few weeks. So it's going to come in a small pot. And actually, when I first potted this up, it just looked like a stick. Well, in about 3 to 4 weeks, I got some nice growth on this and the foliage started to come out. These are so easy to plant because you will be able to see the soil level is exactly where you're going to plant it into your garden. You're going to give this that full sun to even part shade area. Plant that even with your ground. Tap that in, get out the air pockets and look out, because this is going to be one of your new favorite things in the garden. Second year is when you're going to see flowers on this. The third year is when you're going to get that, oh my gosh, I am so glad I have this really unusual lilac. So water that in with the blossom booster, which I have available as well on QVC. This is the most amazing fertilizer with really high levels of potash, seaweed extract, wetting agent. So this is going to help your plants be the best that they can be. And we never send a plant out of my flower shop here without using the blossom booster. But look at even the foliage on this. Isn't that just so
It's so
beautiful?
stunning.
And then the following year, you're going to get those beautiful, beautiful blooms on 4 to 5 inch long panicles filled with oodles of fragrant flowers.
Shipping to you for free. You're saving $6. These have been incredibly popular. You are not going to find these at your regular garden center. And certainly they don't get shipped to your house for free. More than 100 have been spoken for. That's more than 3,000 now this season. M65098 is your item number. Oh, and we have your hosta.